Hi, this is Vicky from Learning Home Volunteers, and welcome back to our learning session on colors. This week, we're going to find some colored objects in a sensory bin. We're going to play bingo and explore water, markers, and paper towels working together. So let's get started. Our first activity, number 9, uses water beads. Uh, They are super fun, but they're not for everyone. They are not for children who put things in their mouth, noses, or ears. They are dangerous if they're ingested in an ear or put or inserted into an ear or nose because they can grow up to many times their original size. So if you believe your child is too young for this activity, please do not use them. Throw them away in an outside trash bin. They should not be disposed of down the drain. They'll clog your pipes. Specifically, the reason that children that are very young is that they think that they look like candy and they try to eat them. These things can't be seen on an X-ray, and they can expand to 1,800 times their original size. So as you can imagine, they can be quite the choking hazard. But if you don't have a child that is eating those things, they are delightful. They're not slimy, but cool and slippery and just surprisingly dense. We normally put them in a casserole dish, hydrate them by adding water, and then provide scoops, spoons, cups, tongs to pick them up, mix them together. You can keep them in water. They'll keep on getting bigger, or for another fun sensation, you can mix in shaving cream. They take about 12 hours to fully hydrate. You can try putting all the blue ones in a cup. You can count them, sort them, measure them. There's endless fun. I hope you enjoy them. Another idea with the water beads, if you want to restrict access, is you can put them into a Ziploc bag and then duct tape the opening closed. And when your child is done playing with them, dispose of them in the garbage. Don't put them down the drain or the toilet. Our next activity is making a sensory bin, and we're going to create ours made out of a filler of paper. Sensory bins are made with a combination of filler, and there's lots of different kinds, and then combined with items that actually can be found in the bin. We're going to make ours out of paper, but feel free to use the materials that we talk about to create another one with a different filler if you like. So the first step obviously is to tear paper into tiny little pieces. I like to use junk mail and flyers, but you can use any kind of paper. You want enough to be able to hide the objects in bag number 10 and then hide the objects in the filler. They can try and find it with their hands. To add a little bit more difficulty, try using some tongs or a fork or a spoon. Once all the objects are found, you can sort them by color and count them. But as I mentioned at the beginning, you can make sensory bins out of a lot of different kinds of materials. You can make it out of dyed rice, like this one, or pasta, which they've dyed, or flour, or cornmeal, or oatmeal, or water that's been dyed. Any one of these things would provide a really fun experience with the same materials that are in bag number 10. Let's look at our next activity, activity number 11. Activity number 11 is color bingo. And we're actually going to play bingo. So you're going to need some tokens to mark the bingo cards as they play. You can play this game two ways. One is just by simply calling out the colors, and they're listed on the right. Or if you want to do, if you're doing it by colors, they anytime they hear the color, they just use their token to put any shape that's that color. And the first one to cover all the colors is obviously wins. If you want to add a little extra and build on the shape work that we've been doing earlier this year, you can call out both the color and the shape. So I could say a red square or a pink heart. And on this slide, we list all the colors that are part of the bingo cards and all the shapes that are in this game. Well, that's all except for our fun um, activity that works with paper towels. So let's take a look. This is activity number 12, and we're going to combine a little water in a bowl, a pipette, and some paper towels and some markers. The child actually starts by using their markers on the paper towel, and you'll see it actually bleed as the paper towel tries to absorb the color, which is obviously in the markers. And then, but you can add drops of water using the pipette, and very interesting things start to happen. The colors mix and they spread, as you can see in the pictures. A lot of the paper towels have a pattern in them, which shows up, as you can see in the pictures, as well. Well, that's all for this learning session. Thank you so much. We can't wait to hear what you think of this session. Let us know if your child enjoyed them, or the ones that they did enjoy and the ones that they didn't. Thanks so much for your time. Bye bye.